Guys, Friday. A lot of us really look forward to Fridays. This one more because it's been a busy couple of weeks. What are we looking at? We're going to look at Stout from Sierra Nevada. West Coast style, whatever the hell that means. So, yeah, it's 5.8%, kind of disappointing on that. Cap looks something like that. And just going to use the Army Guy. Army Guy. Love the Army Guy. Got that from Jim Hornet Fixer. Just like Hornet Fixer, the Army Guy looks best when he's got something on his chin. In this case, a beer bottle. Never had their stout. Yeah, well, let's give her the old light test. I don't think it's gonna make it very far though. Festiversary. Firefly, low, and a fail on medium. Got some goodies in from Wade, Big Redneck Papa, today. Oh, I'm sorry. Brad, I personally thought she was a little overdressed, but Wade asked me a while back if I wanted that clock. I was like, yeah. And he sent a bunch of other stuff, but we got to get on this before Mr. Ulster has a cow. Smells like a stout. It's semi-sweet, not JR10 Desert Gold kind of sweet, but it's got a little sweetness to it. Kind of noticed that first. And it's got some roasted malts, a little bit of a hoppiness. Then it goes into kind of a blend of coffee and chocolate together, like a milk chocolate. We had a few stragglers on the Citradelic Smile Money. If every woman would fill their implants up with that much salt water, saline, we would not need to worry about sea level rise. Something says those ones are real. The real Cobra Burnout. I gotta know, is the hair around your nipples red? I hope so. Yeah, just for the real Cobra Burnout. So there you go. JR10, good choice on the natural finish for the stock. Looks good. In the future, check out True Oil and Tom's 1/3 Mixed Military Gunstock Wax. They provide a beautiful natural sheen to the wood. Still in love with the red stock though. Both are eye openers. You know, I got shit laying all over right now. I had an idea. I had an idea last night, and I thought I'd kick it old school past you guys. So I got a little show and tell. Yeah, since you mentioned it, and it hasn't kind of gotten the scenery it should have. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I would have done this, you'd still see, you know, the wood through there. The difference is this one looks like it kind of had somewhat of a laminated look. In contrast, that one just has some really nice wood grain characteristics to it. But yeah, I really like the way this looks. But then again, if that looked like this, that gets to stand all on its own. So just another rifle lane here. And when I say that, I'm talking about this. I don't know, I'll have to see how this weekend goes. Got so much shit going on, so much stuff that didn't get done in the last couple of weeks because I was busy. I don't know. Maybe I gotta talk to J-Dog and see if we can find someplace close. I'm not quite sure about the Superior range. They sound like they're turning into douche nozzles over there. Okay. J-Dog on Citradelic, late but here, getting the last comment. First comment was Bull 165100. First, I'll thumbs that up. Don, trees are blowing. Second, boy, I'm getting on one. Had to call your gun girls on chat last night. Oh shit, I missed it. Mule Team. Now beer and mezcal. So again, is that a comment or I'm not exactly sure. Oh, but this is an opportunity. Another thing that was in the box from Wade. I don't know what do a little revolver action. How's that viscosity? I'm sensing that that's a tad bit more than a shot. Oh well. Mule Team, you bitchy instigator. That's actually good. I'm actually kind of shocked. It's reminding me a little bit of Patron. I'd actually have to have a shot of both of them side by side to tell you the difference. Blanco silver, and of course they put the damn sticker. Texas state tax paid. Hey, snowflakes. Oh yeah. Might have to do another one of those. Hopefully somebody will. Bulwark 1911. Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Whoops, sorry, I meant remember July 2nd. Because that's when the nationwide anti-Trump riots are planned. Only for the minority. We wouldn't want to disappoint all the anti-FA limp dicks by not being prepared. Now, would we? Mule Team, hashtag jump for Trump. Winning. Stephen Bush, I'm carrying that exact PM2. It's my work beater. Oh, it's a clone. Still works badass like cheers. I'd like to think they're a little different. I'm actually still in my my work outfit, so the pocket knife is the Cyclone that Tardisius gave me, and as you can plainly see, I am honestly, I'm shocked that there's still a tip on this, but yeah, it shaves. It doesn't shave like the Paramilitary 2. I think the Paramilitary 2 would split a hair in half. Like I said, I really have a bitch of a time getting an edge on this, but once she goes, once she gets all edgy, she stays that way for quite a while. Like I said, it's the knife I honestly feel the worst about. But Tardisia should be happy, considering he's the one that was like, hope it gets used 5 days a week, baby. It's too loud, you're too old. Great review. I started watching one before this yesterday, but ended up having to leave, so I got to go back and watch it when I get up in the morning. Laugh out loud. Appreciate it. Well, I mean, you get just do what you need to. I mean, Stephen Bush, I'd put the dipstick in her big block, vroom vroom, dropping 40 weight in her oil pan. I have no idea what the hell he's referring to right there. FJ 55 Iron Peg, 39 seconds till first drink. Oh yeah, baby. The first Glock knife is sweet. Yeah, I mean, oh, I put it back. There's guns parked in front of there. Is that an AOPA lady? Airplane Owners and Pilots Association. I think so. Okay, Josh again. Okay, it's 3:16 a.m. nighty night. Josh, 10th. Josh, that SKS looks sweet. Can I get a flyby? Okay. It's already changed since the last time you saw it, because, and I know some of you may argue this and some may not, but you know that whole all the aces in their places thought pattern. I started thinking about it last night, and I have two products that both have the HUD reticle system in it. I have my 1:6 that was on the Justin rifle. There's the stock that Justin gave me right there, and I have obviously the new one. Well, I started thinking about it, going, okay, these are both potent rifles at distance, but I personally think that the AR has the ability to get out and touch somebody a little bit farther than a 7.62 by 39 round. And then, what rifle, you know, I mean, I guess I don't know for a fact, but what rifle will I probably shoot a little bit more? And that's the Justin rifle. So I'm looking for feedback on this. I did a little swap-a-rooney, and I was just you know, I respect. There's a lot of good guys, a lot of good opinions, a lot of gun guys. We got guys that you know, shoot from the hip and mix facts and their heart, like Wade. We've got people that I feel are a little bit more logistic, like Josh. So I'm actually considering this. Like I said, I'm open for opinions, but I took my 1:6, which does have the bullet drop for 7.62 by 39 in it, and I put that on Project SKS. Oh, and a flyby. And I'm actually really kind of digging this. I think I'm just gonna, I'm just planning on leaving it on there. So you got the hammerhead brake. I threaded the barrel, and like I said, I was able to stop the threads so that I could time this perfectly. I took about no more than 2 inches off that barrel. I cut it off where the pin for the front sight went through. You still sort of see where the back one was there, because there's 2 pins, but that one was a lot more shallow. The other one was a lot deeper. So got that burn-proof rail cover. I put my Midwest Industries QD mount on the front. Got the primary arms, ACSS. I hate the rear cap. I love the front. You can't get the front to budge. This piece of shit comes off every single time you try to open it. It's not a first focus plane, but it's my personal thoughts on this, 1 to 6, you're still talking about, a 300 yard plus scope on here easily. Lit reticle system. Don't have to worry about parallax or any of that. Just bring her up and start shooting. And somehow I would like to doll this whole back thing up. I mean, if I had paracord, honestly, if I had paracord skills, I'd probably do some kind of a wrap and clean that all up and stuff. Kind of give it that military or commando kind of look that this kind of gives it. So there you go, Josh. I know some people are probably getting sick and tired of seeing this. Personally, I'm not. And like I said, I'm looking for a yay nay on feedback from you guys. But it's one of those things where which one can utilize it more. I think this actually might be a better setup on the SKS. And the reticle is set for the bullet drop for it. And then Justin, and I know how he is. He preferred to make sure that she's loaded and we're all safe. Moving the 4 to 14 over here. Again, we always begin right there. Justin H. Fitch. I mean, Jesus Christ, I graduated in 1985. Too young, too good of a guy. So, again, I think that this rifle has a little bit more ability to get out there. So that all your aces in their places. I just thought that maybe this was a little bit more logical direction to go. I mean, maybe you guys really like the way the SKS looked with that. I don't know. Definitely let me know. This is just such a absolutely fucking sweet thing. Got the Odinworks handguard on here. Serial number. That's right. I don't know. When I look at this rifle, I look at a pile of basically very high-end stuff. You got the Rainier Arms brake on the front of it. Really like this brake. Doesn't perform quite as well as John's, Huber Concepts, but I think this one looks badass, and I wanted something that was kind of aggressive on here. Hands down, the absolute pinnacle of technology in here. Some of you may say the Hyperfire, but I say it's the stock that man gave me. It still really chokes me up. I had an extended pad on here because I like a little bit more throw than what this gives. You know, instead of a six position buffer tube, I wish they'd actually take one and, you know, put a hollow spot and give it a few more clicks back. I like a little bit more throw than that. But I tried an extended one on here for a little while. I ended up taking it off and I put it on Samantha's rifle. But when I took this pad off and some fucking sand from the desert from one of his 3 or 4 tours of duty fell out, I was just like, oh my god. So that's first, and then that trigger is absolutely incredible. So I now throw it to the tribe. Zeus SKS looks like some sci-fi Blade Runner shit. Fucking sweet. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, it was really cool. Is I sent a picture of this to Pete at the Armory channel, and he sends back fucking awesome. And I said, not bad for an SKS, and then he types back, holy shit. It is a fucking SKS. He goes, it looked like some kind of all dolled up AK-47. He goes, I didn't even realize it until I noticed the charging handle. And he goes, holy shit. He goes, that's one of the coolest looking SKSs I've seen. I think so. And I tell you, it's another example of taking a fairly well loved rifle. I'm sorry, a bunch of you guys. I know a few of you follow me over here and over there. I promoted and pushed the gun guy. Great guy. He actually sent me a message saying that he watched the video and appreciated the plug. Well, I'm just pointing guys in the direction. I mean, he's not trying to gouge people on his prices. He's a friend of a mutual friend, and just always want to see people like that succeed. And the problem is, you know, his specialty is new stuff. He just happened to have an SKS laying around. Well, I've already had 3 people now in that video contacting me saying that, dude, there's no SKSs on his site. I mean, it sounds like a whole bunch of you want to get your hands on an SKS. I mean, I've got very limited experience with shooting one. A friend of mine has one. I think he still has it, and that was the first time I ever even shot one, and I haven't shot one since then. So I look forward to trying it myself. Zeus, I'm making the final payment on a Remington 700 AAC chambered in .308 with a 20-inch bull barrel Friday. Guess what trigger I want to put in it? DMR, baby, yeah. If you have anything, that's a 700. If you had a chance to try John Huber's trigger, I think you would probably have a shit fit. Unbelievable. Tardisius, I must be getting old because the wing girl looks like Mary Tyler Moore from 1965. Trump Train. Yeah, I did not get your package out, and I won't get your package out, Tardisius, until Monday, because I don't want to give too much shit away. You did such an incredible thing. See, I don't talk about someone that's hard to get shit for. I just spent a half an hour over at our local cigar shop where I picked up some shit, and I was looking at Zippos, and I finally just kind of gave up because I feel like no matter what Zippo I buy, he might already have it. I thought about sending him a Minnesota Vikings one, but I guess I still could do that. I know he's got some sports stuff, but I just know he's a big Cubs fan. What would be nice is if it's at all possible, Tardisius, is there some kind of list of Zippos you don't have? It's got to be a pretty short list as opposed to asking you what Zippos do you have. Wade, Big Regnet Papa. SKS looks very Red Dawn with the heat shield thing on it. 7.62 by 39. Sighted on at 100 yards will drop about 7 inches by 200 and more than 20 inches by 300. That pretty much tells me it's running out of steam by 200. Will it kill at 200 and beyond? Certainly. There's two sweet asses on the screen. One's a brunette and the other one's redhead baby brother. Cheers and whiskey. Yeah, he sends a letter. Hope you and Christine are doing good. Here's the clock I promised. Movement wander, but you may want to change it. Enjoy. Love to Christine and fuck you. Your older and better looking brother, Wade. Big Ragnac Papa. He sent me the shot glass, the clock. Yeah, I'll maybe put something, a new movement or something in there. Sent me a great big window cling. If this flag offends you, I'll help you pack. And then a shitload of funnies to piss off the snowflakes. Hey, snowflakes! Oh no, they're fucking already back to sucking on their mommy's tit. Finally, we have a face to put on a food stamp. How fitting. Wah, it's all Bush's fault. Obamacare, you can't cure stupid. I'm the God-fearing, gun-toting, flag-waving conservative you were warned about. Warning, I'm a bitter gun owner clinging to my religion. I don't believe the liberal media. I know for a fact that one will go on the truck. Contrary to belief, nobody owes you a fucking thing. And he said whiskey. I wonder if what he meant was tequila. I'm just going to assume that's what he meant. We got to do a side by side. I still think that's like the whole salt licky sticky thing. Wade, cheers. Thank you, my friend. The difference between the two is that one has honestly, it seems like it has a little bit more of a smokiness to it. Ed, the SK looks badass. Cheers. J-Dog, here. Josh, that was very nice of Tradicius to send you a sweet Paramilitary 2. Great knife. Show us the knife again for all of us knife guys. I know. How about a compromise? How about I show you this one instead? Another knife I carry quite a bit. Just pretend this looks just like a paramilitary. See? This is just almost identical, but completely different than a paramilitary. I don't even remember what this one. It's the HempSeedAddict folder. I love it because it's got that blade-like style. The only thing I don't like about it is another one of those dorky double lock kind of things. In order to push the liner lock over, you have to pull back, and then it will it's got the flipper mechanism. Sorry, that one won't drop on its own. Hope that works. It's upstairs on my desk, right where I can see it. And I don't know exactly what happened, but there was like something like sticky all over that, and I was finally able to, with a putty knife. I used a plastic putty knife and some degreaser and a little Brad, I usually put the Kraken in the coconut Malibu and mix it all around. Brad, why don't you grab some and get in the vet and come on up here. Mr. Holster, starting with a brew in hand. I have a tear in my eye. Well, well done, sir. Mr. Holster, 225. Crazy Scotsman, cool knife. Awesome knife. Crazy Scotsman, I'd tell you to get your face out of her arse, but who can blame you? See, I try to move, we're playing with some camera positions so that I don't want to. Mr. Holster, red peppers and salt in the powder. Put fresh lime on your hand, then the red peppers. Mezcal is made from the heart of any kind of a guava plant. Tequila is made from blue guava, only hence the mezcal has a smoky flavor. Wow, okay. And does not lead well for mixing. The only effect of eating the worm is getting sick from drinking the entire bottle to get to the worm. Yeah, I heard it was all just kind of a gimmick thing. Dead Winter. Dang, that's a nice blade. Sweet ass blade. Dead Winter. Trump Train 2020. You know, I got this might be the weekend to go out in public wearing the shirt that Dead Winter sent me. And of course there's one for the winner. Crazy Scotsman. I'm not usually a wing seat kind of guy, but I'd ride that one. Yeah, you gotta live on the edge sometimes. Smile Money. Now you spoiled the surprise for the ebomey channel and the SKS build. It does look awesome. You guys always get to see the shit first. I don't know, say what you want. It's like, other than the 3 to, I don't know if we've hit 8, maybe 8, 7. I think the record might be 7 douchebags. I mean, these are the pathetic bastards that, they take time out from sucking mommy's tit when they're not on the government tit. Other than that, it's like friends and family. So I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You guys get to see the stuff first. Josh again. Where are you at with the juicing and getting healthier? Kind of back to the real food thing. The difference is is I have noticed that like a lot of what you'd consider the real food is not as tasty as it used to be. So I still keep it. I still try to keep it. Normally I have a salad for lunch. Me and Christine are still, speak of the devil, we still try to do the juice thing at least once a day, if not every other day.
Really?
Obviously, the gun is right there in the chair. See the shadow? See that? That is a fucking M1 Grand shadow. I know shadows better than the next guy.
You're full of it.
What brings you down here?
I thought you were done.
Something intellectual, like always. We'll have to race ahead to the Ammohead 73 comment. So yeah, Josh. Basically, like food, just this doesn't taste as good.
Pew pew.
I don't know why. I've kind of stalled out at 200 pounds, but I don't give up. And then of course Shelby really likes it because we take the dog for a walk every single night.
Well, yeah, I gotta get my steps in. We have to go for an extra long one tonight. I got 2,000 steps. Book correction. 2,300 steps.
To go?
Yeah.
Home runner. Awesome gift. Absolutely was. JLN 370. Primary arms makes a 1:6 scope. ACS reticle optimized 762 by 39. Might be a better choice for that. Are you kidding me?
Her name is Donna.
Cares if she has a name.
Well, I want one of them clocks. But I don't want a woman. I want some sexy, hot, young-looking dude with a six-pack and
I'm just guessing, but Wade probably doesn't have a shitload of those on hand.
Well, he needs to get on that.
JLN 370, I'm guessing you're probably on board with what I've done.
Mike, have the window open in the kitchen.
Shocker. Muzzle first. Nice brew review, sir. The SK looks great. Thank you. And Keck, what? Beauty. Thumbs that up. I'm sure you're talking about the rifle and not the chick yesterday. And Keck, nothing like a hot, sexy nude woman in knee-high black leather boots. Cheers. Okay, he might not have been talking about the SKs. Ed, Trump Train, hell yeah. Gillian 426, backdoor entry on the beer chick. Box lunch 2, if you know what I mean. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. Gillian 426, sweet scope and mount. Mount the beer tent.
And we haven't even gotten to ammo.
Holy shit, we got 4 from Ammohead. Hang on, we got 4 from Sharky we have to get through first. Not that it's a problem, Sharky. Oh, I like to refer to as my little Remy. Sharky, what's the plane she's trying to hide? She looks stuck. Let's give her a push to get her free. Sharky, SKS looks fine as F. I'm sure you meant fuck. The rail wrap fits the rifle too. Sharky, wow. That's a super fine Spidey knife that shut you up for a bit.
Yeah.
Sharky, bacon in the oven? Hell, I cook bacon on the barbecue. Takes a while, but that's the best. With a tad of smoke on it.
He did make the suggestion about doing the lasagna on the barbecue.
Ammo at 73. How do I get shit in my mustache? Question mark. I was looking for love in all the wrong place. Okay. Ammo hits.
Wow, I just came in at a perfect time, didn't I?
I need a brother-in-law like yours. The ones I once had only carry over to, or only come over to bum beer, assholes. Badass new Spyderco knife. I've been sub to Tardisius forever. Cool guy. Absolutely thumbs up. Ammo hit 73. I'd run Trump train on that beer girl's ass. Ammo at 73. I looked through the comments and didn't see whiskey, so I'm saying whiskey and in the redneck shot glass. I think he's talking about you.
Wait, why?
How much do you want?
I'm not taking no whiskey.
Sure you are.
No, I'm not.
I'll get you some right here.
No. I don't want no Jack.
You want to go NRA member or good old boy? You look like an NRA member.
No, I don't.
Have you tried this?
No. I don't want to try it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. This is not on my diet.
Oh, for God.
No alcohol.
Neither was a pizza.
Yeah, but I ate it and I got over it. I don't need it anymore. Ish.
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 Oh, ick.
Ish.
You know what that's really good in? Stout beer, coffee, an empty glass.
I don't do coffee and I don't drink beer, so
Josh, that's another thing. We stopped drinking coffee.
Tried to drink it one time.
We stopped drinking.
Horribly wrong.
We stopped drinking coffee for the juice diet, and then when we were off the juice diet, our first time out to breakfast with the kids, we each had coffee, looked at each other, and I have not had coffee since that weekend.
Me neither.
J-Dog, I wanna adjust her flaps. J-Dog, been thinking about the paramilitary too since it came out. I had a paramilitary but traded it. Why did you trade the first one? I can tell you right now, of the Spyderco knives I have had my hands on, the only one I have owned is the Tenacious. I love that knife. The Paramilitary 2, I think, is a little bit more refined. I like the liner lock move to the top. It's definitely a very smooth action knife. A little bit bigger, not much, and I think it's actually a little bit lighter. Yeah, I'm interested to know why you didn't keep the first one, because as of right now, I've had several, I think probably all because of Tardisius. I think he's a Spyderco fan. There's been several of knives that he has sent that have gone to the giveaways. Last comment from J-Dog. That was my first Glock 2, talking about the knife. Hitting the refresh button. And the EMT rail fan takes it away from J-Dog with BBB boobies. Oh, we got something shown in the spam box. Of course. Yeah, another one of those cunty chicks. Her channel is girl. That's because it was too hard. She didn't know how to spell slut. We can just click that and then hit remove this comment. And then something from the fake Cobra Burnout. I'm pretty sure I already know that was the video that he did for me. So that marks that. I have to, holy shit, I have to go get some dinner done before Blog Radio, but you'll have heard Blog Radio before this.
And I'm guessing it'll take 2 minutes before the train doesn't even leave, or the airplane doesn't even leave the tarmac tonight.
You have no faith. I can run a legitimate Whatever. I think I just heard Bon Jovi calling your name.
No.
Where am I going to put the West Coast style stout from Sierra Nevada? It's very drinkable. It's half the alcohol content that it should be. It is pretty full of flavors. I'll put it like this. I don't know if I've ever used this in a sentence. A good starter stout, if you've always been stout curious, I'd give this one a try. I would definitely get it again. It's like an all day stout. Most stouts are 8, 9, 10 or more %, and they'll knock you on your ass sooner than later. So overall, though, I'd give it an 8. What should we look at tomorrow?
Yes. What should we look at tomorrow?
What should we?
I don't know. You tell me.
Mr. Holster gave me a tequila lesson, and the clear is blue guava versus more from the heart.
Yeah.
And do you know what the flavor differences between the two?
That I don't know, but I knew the difference about the color. I'm not trying anymore. You made me try that shit.
Oh, here. I'm just wondering if you can smell. Okay, smell that. I'm not sure if you can smell
Can I smell it? This is from Mexico.
Oh yeah, you can smell the difference. There's one word that gets used with that one.
Urine?
No, urine. Sorry, Chuck.
Just kidding.
Think high-end scotches. A regular scotch versus
Is a worm in here?
I ate it.
Did you really? No, it's still in there.
I'm saving it for you.
I'm not touching the worm.
Let's put it like this. You remember your scotch lesson, right? This was regular scotch. That is an Islay scotch. The difference when you get to the heart of the it has more smoke.
Yeah, it does.
Smoky. This is smoky. Okay. On that bombshell. Oh, that's right. What we're looking at. Oh, since you're here, I'm gonna make you choose.
You know, this kind of looks like reminiscent of
Farrah Fawcett. Except for Farrah's boobs were smaller and natural, and I'm not sure those are. I don't want them to feel cheated that they didn't get to the vote. So one of these. Which one am I reviewing? Na, 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 na.
What?
What?
What are you doing this for?
Nothing.
Oh, stop it. You know, it almost looks like a butt.
She's got front butt. Is that what you're saying?
Imperial. What is this?
I can't say it out loud. You're voting.
This one.
Tomorrow we're looking at Sumatra Mountain. Oh, God, is there like a cougar that shits in this one? Brown Imperial Brown Ale brewed with Sumatra coffee. That is the one that they follow it around and they scoop the beans out of the cat's shit piles.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Look it up. I saw it in the movie. It's got to be true. 9%. Excellent choice. What's the alcohol on that one? Ooh, that one really looks good too. I don't know what the alcohol is on that one. Okay, so Christine has picked this one. Yeah, look, seriously, look up Sumatra coffee.
Trying to get to my split screen here. Sumatra, S-U-M-T-R-A.
Sumatra.
T-R-A. Sumatra coffee.
Very low on the IBUs, but I like that number. Yeah, we don't want to look at those descriptives.
Just brings up stuff where you can order it. Doesn't tell you anything about it. It's not simply the Indonesian island Sumatra embodies.
Bring that upstairs.
It's coffees from India and the Pacific.
Oh, maybe it's not the one then. What was one they were talking about in the bucket list?
I don't remember. That one came, I think, out of Africa, though.
Okay, so you guys got your homework?
Homework.
Do you like the change?
What'd you put on there?
Different scope. Took the scope off of the Justin build because this one might be a lot more compatible for what this is capable of for range. This is capable of more range, so this might be a better choice over here. Same reticle. God, these are the stupidest flip-ups.
I don't need to look at it.
Look at that. Okay, guys. Cheers, and we'll see you tomorrow.
What?